Oh, good morning, friends, from a beautiful day in Auckland, New Zealand. We're off on another adventure today.
It's going to be a big long travel day, probably around 29 hours from Woe to go. We should hopefully be there in probably 29 hours. If everything runs smoothly, and it's for New Zealanders, it's an average sort of travel thing. It's either a 1 hour, one flight that goes for about 12 or 13 hours, or if you want to go to the other side of the world where most people live, it's 24 hours.
Yep. You live at the bottom of the world, it's a long way away from everywhere. Hey, we've made it to South Africa. New country for us.
Yep, that's officially a new country for me. I've been before, but it was when I was 3 years old, so yeah, can't remember any of that. So yeah, welcome to SA. Yahoo!
Hey, let's go find our transfer man. Must be somewhere else. Over here. Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning.
Gosh, it's so nice to be here. Been travelling for around 29 hours. First from Auckland to Perth in Australia, and then from Perth to Johannesburg. We landed at 4:30 a.m, so we were grateful to see the friendly face of our driver, Victor from Mo Africa Tours. He's going to take us to our lodge in the Pilanesberg National Park, about 2.5 hours away from Johannesburg Airport. It's a stunning morning, so we'll just sit back and enjoy the ride for a while and take in the scenery.
And we arrived safely.
Landing.
When you go on your drives into the Pilanesberg, you use this gate here.
Oh, okay. Oh, the gate's open.
Please remain in the vehicle. Don't hang your limbs out. You will get eaten.
Welcome to the bush.
My favourite place. Welcome to Kwa Maritane Bush Lodge. This is our beautiful and spacious room at the lodge. We've trashed it already with some of our stuff, so apologies for the mess, but we were too tired to film it when we first arrived. We have a huge room with lots of space and a lovely big bathroom with both a bath and a separate shower. The room is beautiful, it's got everything we need. One thing I will mention though, it's quite a long way from the main reception and the restaurant area, and it's uphill with stairs. So if you had limited mobility, perhaps ask for a room closer to reception. There's a nice little balcony which is beautiful for sunny mornings, and watching the afternoon sun bless the sky with its magical colours as it sets over the hills. Right, let's go for a walk around and show you this fabulous facility. This is the main entrance to the lodge and the reception area, and it's where the game drives leave from for the 6 a.m. morning drive.
It's very long. It's very long one, eh? Very long. Oh, yeah. Very far. Very far.
The reception area is open with a magnificent high thatched roof. They serve hot drinks in the morning before your game drive, and delicious sherry in the evening when you arrive back from your afternoon drive. There's a small gift shop if you want to buy local art or a memento of your stay, and it's open every day. I'm just a little bit early this morning. This is one of 2 pools at the lodge, and it's perfect for relaxing right by the bar. Around the edge of the pool is the bar and restaurant. Breakfast and dinner at the restaurant was included in our stay, and they had a great variety of food available, which was all delicious. There's a fabulous balcony area which looks out over the reserve. You never know what you might see, but more on that later. You do have to watch out for the cheeky bird life and the ever-present monkeys and occasional baboons, which are quite partial to the sugar packets. The restaurant has a great atmosphere and is a very warm welcome when you come back hungry from a cold morning or evening game drive. Just around the corner and down the stairs from the restaurant is the spa for all your massage and beauty needs. Another wonderful feature of the lodge is the hide. Enter the well-lit tunnel and make your way underground to the secret hideaway that looks out over the watering hole right in the reserve. There's 2 different rooms for different angles of the pond, and there's also convenient beanbags to rest your camera lens on for the perfect shot. From birds to baboons to the big 5, you never know how lucky you're going to get. There is a camera above the hide with a live stream you can watch on YouTube, and it also plays on one of the TV channels in your room, so you can watch the wildlife at any time. We've been looking at the live stream for months before we came, and we've seen hippos, elephants, rhinos, as well as lots of impalas and zebras swing by for a drink. We were only lucky enough to see these guys while we were here, but you never know what might show up. The lodge has its own wildlife centre, and you can view information about the Pilanesberg National Park and history of the surrounding area. You can book in for your game drives, and there is a variety of other tours you can also book for a fee, including guided walks and stargazing. There's information on where the most recent wildlife sightings have been, and they also have a couple of resident reptiles you can look in on.
Birds, small mammals, and children.
That's what he said, they lie in the leaves and you can't see them.
They hiss, supposedly. There's enough hissing and tweeting and carrying on out there.
Everything hisses in Africa.
Yeah.
And speaking of the resident reptiles, the rangers hold reptile talks where you can watch the snakes in a larger environment and find out about their species.
Not similar to the normal cobras, but it does work in the same way.
The rangers are incredibly knowledgeable and can answer all of your questions about the wildlife found in the park.
It should always be elevated, close to the heart. So we can actually monitor how quick your heart beats and how quick your blood flows. And I know a lot of people have this good idea that once you get bit by a snake, you can suck the venom out. It's quite impossible. It's like, I'll tell you, take a clear pipe, push water through it, get an injection, inject a pink or any kind of liquid inside with the running water, you'll see instantly it's gone. That's what venom does, but what might happen, there might be excess venom on the bite side, you might have a cut on the lip, with the second case we have to deal with. So normally, if you are going to attend somebody with a snake bite, the first thing you always do, you get alcohol or you get any chloroform method you can get, wipe off. Then secure the position, then move towards help. Alright, with me. And you're going to be chest bar. Alright, any more questions with us now to Cobra? We catch snakes so we can actually save them from people killing them and from them killing you. So normally all snakes will have a different way of actually announcing themselves. Your rattlesnakes have a rat. Your worm slangs and your vine snakes do what? They can actually inflate their head. So normally that, for them, it's actually a mechanism where they pull the oxygen and they actually flatten down the chest. By per family, and normally with them, if you can see, they don't have a rattler. However, how they can actually alert you is by having that very loud hiss. Where the name puff adder comes from that good ability to actually inflate and deflate. Then they'll release a very loud hiss. And currently one of the snakes that actually has been recording the most snake bites, 80% of the bites we get in the country are initially from puff adders, and the bigger reason to that is that they're always laying somewhere sitting still. Very slow moving snakes, they'll always find a nice rocky patch or they'll be under some nice leaf clutter, but once they sense your vibrations coming, they'll release that very loud hiss. But if you can hear it or you're listening to music, you are going to step close to it, you're going to startle it, and being one of the snakes in the country that has the bigger fangs, you are unfortunately going to get a bite from them. If you've ever seen a puff adder being milked, you'll see that the fangs are roughly a size of a box of matches. But it's too difficult for people to always notice the fangs because they also were initially awarded with the quickest striking rate because they are slow moving snakes. And slowed down, it is initially showed that they can easily strike at the balloon twice before it pops. That's how quick the strike is. So if you got injected by the cytotoxic venom, it's just actually like a skin destroying agent that will actually start affecting your white blood cells, destroying them, and from that it will actually start eating away from your flesh. So you'll see from the bite side, you'll get a bit of a blister, and in intervals of 10-15 minutes your hand from the bite side will start actually getting a different size. So the symptoms will be known as PPS, which is progressive painful swelling. So by the swelling and by the distance it's moving, that's how far you can tell that the venom is moving up your body or your bloodstream.
Next up is the conference centre. We didn't go inside, but there looked to be quite a big conference room. and plenty of outdoor area. Just up from the conference centre is the second pool, and this one has a slide for the youngsters and the young at heart. This was a great area to relax with a book in the shade. If you can't keep the kids entertained with the snakes and the pools, then there's also a cool mini golf course at the back of the property. Covered by lovely shady trees, it's a nice escape from the heat for a bit of fun.
I don't know what you get if you get a monkey stealing your ball. I've heard of birdies, but not monkeys. I got a monkey! Oh, no, monkey stole my ball.
I imagine it probably happens around here, there's plenty of them. Couple of tennis courts if you're feeling really energetic. Actually at 1,600 metres of elevation, so also a trampoline. And even a rock climbing wall. Plenty to keep you entertained during the day if you're not looking for animals. So it's quite cool here when you board your safari vehicle in the morning or the afternoon. The lodge has got 2 gates that open straight onto the game park. So all safe where we're standing. That brown gate up there. Go through that and you're in a very dangerous area. Here's one of the morning safaris coming back now. Yeah, even got a cheeky monkey over there. Being a pain, and one up in the tree by the looks of things.
Baby hanging on the bottom of it.
Our room is a bit further up than these ones, but if you're lucky enough to have one of these villas, then you're right on the edge of the reserve and only metres from the magic. When we first arrived, I wondered if anything really ever walked through this part of the park, being so close to the buildings. But wait and watch long enough and the wildlife just comes to you. I have to stop filming with the big lens because they're so bloody close I can't get them in.
Yeah, I'm filming with this one. So.
Granted, there's a big electric fence between us, but those rhinos would not be 30 paces away from us right now. This is absolutely mind-blowing. It's so special. Wow, I nearly tipped over the table at dinner just before. I leapt up when I saw these guys out the window. They've run outside and just managed to capture them. Well, the lodge is amazing, but wait until we get out into the park. I can't wait to bring you the next episodes, so subscribe if you want to see more, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Take care, friends.